Anime is hands down amazing, with amazing stories that becomes a dream we want to live in, characters that we can relate to, and emotions that we get while watching, like, I don't know, NTR. But one thing that we are seeing a lot these days, which I personally think could be bad for anime, is cringe. And yeah, wait, what? Okay, wait. Not everything is pointed towards this, okay? So stop it. Stop it! Okay, maybe it's a little cringe. And honestly, after watching animes for quite some times, I have came across cringy content not until recently. I think so, yeah, there was a lot of animes back in the days which had cringy content, but these days we're seeing it very frequently. In the past couple of months, I've been seeing anime which are cringe and makes me a bit uncomfortable. You know, like when we're watching an anime and the female lead decides to pop out a dick. That's a level of uncomfortable I'm talking about. Okay, maybe that's a bit too much. So cringy content doesn't necessarily mean that the anime is gonna be bad. And in this video, that's what we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about an anime which is, you can call a banger, but it's a little cringe. And that is the Eminence in the Eminence in Shadow. Yeah. But before we move on, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you guys are not late when I upload my next video. So the anime is 8.3 rated in my anime list, and I know weebs are gonna be like,
okay, what? Are you dumb? An 8 rated anime? Cringe? Seriously?
well, hold on your pants, Goku. There is more to this anime than meets the eye. The anime is an isekai anime, and I know before you guys start flipping the tables, let me explain, okay? This one is a good one, okay? It's a bit cringy, but it's good, trust me. So it's an anime about a guy who represents the childhood of almost every boy who wanted to be one of those plain looking guy who clutches at crunch time while their crush is watching, but he wanted to do it in the shadows, doesn't want it to stand out, you know. And this is where the cringe starts. He named himself Shadow, which to a lot of you guys might not sound that cringy, but we're living in 2023, okay? And the best he could come up with was Shadow. I mean, it's not bad, but man, even Kuroko had a better name than this. The Phantom Sixth Man, Kuroko, whose personality is more dull than the woman's face in an Indian skin brightening commercial. So come on. So he dies and reincarnated into a world where magic exists, of course, isekai. But his thinking stays the same, not to stand out and live a normal pussy-ass life while working as a shadow at night. And yeah, he also made an organization called Shadow Garden. I mean, what can I even say? So Sid assembles a team of chicks with unique talent to manipulate events and control the world from the background. I mean, obviously it has to be chicks because it's isekai, so the main character has to be surrounded with a bunch of hot chicks. The anime is a refreshing take on the isekai genre, where main character uses his cunning intelligence and drives the story forward, and he's not like one of those pussy lover protagonists who like, oh, let's get as many wives as possible. He's like what we call these days pro sigmas. He goes like, bitch, know your place, okay? I am way hot of a candle for you to handle. Oh, that rhymed. Way hot of a candle for you to handle. But then comes the cringe. Even though after like stating everything, the cringe is something that cannot be missed. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not criticizing the anime in any way. It's just, if what I'm saying is basically constructive criticism, don't get me wrong. He represents a childhood and all, you know, and at least like you can name yourself something amazing, maybe like, I don't know, Tokyo Group or something. Well, that's even more cringe, but you get the point, right? But you know what, naming is not that big of a cringe. I'm just making this up just for the sake of like, I don't know, watch time. But there were scenes which were hands down uncomfortable, and some people might say,
oh, it's unique, at least they're adding something different.
So shut the fuck up. Bitch, I read the manga before I watched the anime, and I know like how good the manga was, and the dialogues were like the wow factor in the manga, but in the anime some of the things were like,
why do you have to do this?
For example, this scene. I'm not sure if it's a fuck up or it was meant to be like this, probably the latter, but this was hands down cringe, okay? You know, when you watch a dubbed anime and some dialogues makes you uncomfortable and wants to just ditch the whole dubbed anime scene and stick to sub, that's what's happening here, okay? It's a cringe of that level. Maybe I'm a bit over exaggerating, but in manga it kind of looked cool, okay? You cannot argue with that. But in anime, yeah. And the comedy was kind of good, but a bit unorthodox in my opinion. I mean, it's good, but the timing, exaggerated reactions and all looked a bit forced, you know. It was like, we don't want to add this, but we're doing it just for the sake of, you know, adding one more genre to the anime. That's what I felt, okay? Like, for example, this crying scene.
This power I can... Uh-oh. I pooped.
The premise is amazing. The spin-off not standing out and running an organization is kind of cool, and made this anime stand out from other isekais we are getting these days. You know where I'm pointing, right? And of course, since it's an isekai, the guy has to be surrounded with hot chicks, busty chicks, elf chicks and all. And you know, leave the comments below, who is your favorite chick from this anime? And the pacing, I mean, is there anything that I need to add? At this point, I think the creator of the manga don't even care about this, I guess. I mean, not every creator is like, you know, Mushoku Tensei. They just want to speed things up so that they can get the most in less chapters. Fucking lazy ass prick. Pacing is like, you can say, like fucking 2020 to 2023. Like, you know, the skip that we didn't even realize. All in all, is a good anime, and to me, it's an 8 out of 10 at least. Because, of course, the premise, yeah, you cannot take that away. But man, these cringy scenes, can't be bothered. So leave your thoughts below, what you guys think about this anime. And I know a lot of you guys are much more pioneer into this whole, you know, review thingy than me. So I want to know you guys' opinion on this. So leave the comments below. And also, you know, the chick thing, yeah, make sure to leave that as well. And yeah, that's it for me today. So I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, see ya.